Nang una, magpapasalamat ako sa DOST no, na pumunta dito sa barangay namin. Mayroon ng ginagawang filter. Kaya filter yung source ng slaughterhouse para malinis gamitin sa community. Yung constituents namin safe for the operation of water system.
DOST saves the day. Kaya naman sa mga industriyang sumasakit din ang ulo sa kanilang wastewater, pwede rin kayong magkaroon ng sarili ninyong vertical heliphyte filter systems. You're also in for a treat because according to DOST, VHFS is way cheaper compared to other filtering systems and can last up to 25 years. Imagine 25 years of being problem-free with your wastewater. Grabe!
Is this filtration system much more economically easier or lighter than other filtration systems?
This filter system is really for places like this. It's where land space is available, because in a lot of cases the price of land is very high, and this requires land space.
Yeah.
If the land space is available, this is the most economical option you can get, because the filter system costs approximately 8 to 10 times less than alternative methods.
8 to 10 times
8
less.
to 10 times, and then it lasts at least 25 years, and you only conduct the actual maintenance the first 3 months, and then you can just let it go.
Leave it.
Yeah, leave it, and it will run all on natural principles. Plants die and they grow. They keep themselves alive. So in the first 3 months you have to do maintenance, and that is just picking up invasive species, plants that do not belong there. You get them out. After those 3 months, they grow very thick, as you can see, and then they die, they grow, and actually that they die and grow, that's the best portion of it, because the dead plants keep the permeability of the soil intact. So then you for 25 years have no consumables.
Wow, that's...
And the pump runs only once every hour for a couple of minutes, so you will never see it in the electrical bill. Yeah, so it's only a one-time investment.
Yeah, but you just have to have the land,
The land space, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the most important thing.
Kaya naman sa mga nagbabalak na magtayo ng VHFS sa kanilang negosyo,
So if you are interested in adopting this technology for your own facility, you can always reach out to the Department of Science and Technology, Davao Region.
All right, Sir Sean, thank you so much for touring us around and for letting us know and learn about this amazing filtration system. And hopefully you can still go all over the Philippines and make such an amazing project.
Okay.
Thank you so much once again.
Thanks.
Makatapos ng isang araw na pagta-travel from Manila to Davao, Davao to this small community na nabunturan dito sa Davao de Oro, nakita natin yung storya ng isang slaughterhouse at kung ano nga ba yung naging problema nila. And isa nga doon na nakita natin ay yung kalinisan ng tubig or yung waste management ng slaughterhouse. Nagkaroon sila ng mga issues before because of the quality of the waste management. Naglalabas sila ng tubig to a natural source, pero nagawa ng paraan ng DOST na natural din yung maging solusyon dun sa problema na yun, which is the vertical heliphyte filter system. Nakita natin yung buong proseso kung paano nga ba na lilinis yung tubig na nire-release ng slaughterhouse. Nakita natin kung paano ginamit ng DOST, specifically ng Region 11, in assertion, yung natural source na halaman o yung heliphyte para mag-filter ng tubig na to. Para bago i-release ng slaughterhouse yung kanilang water waste, malinis na ito. Dahil nakaka-apekto ito sa isang community na napuntahan din natin, which is yung Barangay Sasa. Nakausap din natin yung barangay captain ng Barangay Sasa na si Cap Lorenzo at nalaman natin that water is life. Yung ginagamit nilang tubig ay nanggagaling doon sa creek kung saan napupunta yung waste ng slaughterhouse. Isang malaking realization ang napagtantuhan ko dito sa Nabunturan, and that is nagsisimula ang kaligtasan sa kalinisan. So hopefully, yung process ng filtering ay umabot pa sa mas maraming communities kagaya ng nagawa nila dito sa Nabunturan. So Sek, on to the next na kaming adventure.
Nakatutuwa na makita kung paano nakatulong ang siyensya para maging responsable ang mga negosyo sa kanilang wastewater. Kung lahat ng industriya may VHFS, mababawasan ang ating problema sa wastewater. Sana mas marami pa ang makinabang nito sa buong bansa. Huwag din ninyong pagsawaang suportahan ang mga programa ng DOST at sabay-sabay tayong magtagumpay sa tulong ng science. Kung may mga past episode kayo na gustong balikan, pwede nyo itong mapanood sa aming social media accounts. Kita-kits ulit next week sa panibago nating pagtuklas sa tulong ng science. Ito ang Siyensikat, agham na may solusyon, teknolohiyang may aksyon. One DOST for you.